This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not meeting Mrs. Jones in that cafe for a chat and nothing else, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Ability to stay with pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk of severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
Hey, this is Duke, your host of Monday Night Sports. Make sure to tune in next Monday night for a very special live show featuring former Seattle Times columnist Steve Kelly, along with Hall of Fame writer David Dupree from USA Today. And we'll be talking more about the lack of black coaches in the NFL. That's right here on Monday Night Sports next Monday.
Join Rainier Avenue Radio from 5 to midnight for Sunday evening sound sessions. Jazz from the cabinets, from Big Papa.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets.
Sergio LaCour's Love Lines.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell her who we talking to.
Sage Prince, Just My Opinion.
This is Sage, and that's just about going to do it for the first half of Just My Opinion.
K-Fox, Night Beat with Nasty Nets Rodriguez.
The beat of the Fox. K-Fox, Night Beat, Nasty Nets.
You know what? You're going to listen from 5 to midnight. Just turn it on and don't stop. The Underground Surround Sound Star Time with Paul
Thanks
Pearson.
for tuning in. My name is Paul Pearson.
Sunday
And
evening
this is
sound
Star Time.
sessions on Rainier Avenue Radio. Trust me, you'll be listening the entire time from 5 to midnight. Sunday evening, your sound session on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hello, my name is Pastor Derek Lane, and I live and pastor here in the Othello community. I'm vaccinated because I know how illness can hurt a community. As a grandfather, I am boosted to help protect my 3.5-year-old granddaughter who can't be. I don't want to see members of my community die needlessly. And as a pastor, I've had funerals for those who caught COVID, but none from taking the vaccine. If you have questions, need resources, or want to make an appointment, visit kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at rainieravenue.world.
Ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, saan man kayo naroroon, wherever you are in the world. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Shuttle time. That's every Wednesday from 5 to 6:30 a.m. Philippine time and 7 to 8:30 a.m. Australia time through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio.world in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Miles Salvador at ang aking co-host, si Kuya Bert Caoili at si Vicky Navarro.
Hi, everyone.
Our producer is Daniel Velez of Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Our program is internet-based, so you can listen and watch live right now, saan man po kayo naroroon, anywhere in the world. Just log on to www.rainieravenueradio.world or in YouTube. Hanapin po lamang ang Fil-Am Radio Show, episode 233 na po tayo ngayon. Our show is being recorded by our producer, Daniel Velas, so you can watch later at your own convenience through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio.world, YouTube, or through my Facebook page, Bert's Angels Washington, Kuya Bert's Facebook page, and Vicky Navarro's. Just look for Fil-Am Radio Show, episode 233. So for now, just relax and enjoy our show. Thank you. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Miles. And as everybody knows, yung ating programa po always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. But today, I'm kind of low, but I want to give a special prayer because my good friend, Johnny Paraiso, passed on. He died early this morning. And I would like to have this opening prayer as a special prayer. So bear with me. Let's bow our heads. Panginoon makapangyarihan, maano nawa ang iyo pong habag ay ilawit sa aming kapatid na kalilisan pa lamang ng lupa. Maano nawa na ang iyong ilaw ay magliwanag sa kanyang mga mata. Hanguin mo po siya sa mga kadiliman. Buksan mo po ang kanyang mata at pandinig. Maano nawa ng iyo pong mga alagad ay ligirin siya at sa kanya ay iparinig ang mga salita ng kapayapaan at pag-asa. Maano na nawa na ng ilaw ay magliwanag sa iyo, kapatid, na Johnny Paraiso na kalilisan pa lamang ng lupa. Maano nawa ang mabubuting espiritu ng Panginoon ay sumaiyong piling. Ligirin ka at tulungang magkalag ng mga tanikala ng kalupaan. Alamin mo na malasin ang kadakayaan ng ating Panginoon. Ilalim ka sa kanyang na walang pagtutol sa kanyang katarungan, subalit kailan may huwag kang mawawala ng pag-asa sa kanyang kaawaan. Patawarin ka nawa ng Diyos, alalayan ka at bigyan sigla ng kanyang mga banal na alagad. Ang iyong mga kapatid sa lupa ay idadalangin ka at idalangin mo naman kami sa Ama. Siya nawa. Amen. Thank you, Miles, for this opportunity. Condolence to the Paraiso family.
Yeah, condolence.
Our hearts and prayers
at kay Jason. Oh my gosh, I am really very sad today. But the show must go on. So, tawagan ang ating mga special guests. And of course, I know Norbert is so, there she is. Okay, Miles.
Our special guest is Arisa from singer-songwriter from Gold Coast Queensland Australia. Of course, Norb. Hi, Norb. Okay,
hi,
our opening song is Crushes by Arisa. Hi, Irving. Our opening song is
Don't know how it was when I was out alone. Maybe if you kept listening what I'm saying, we would just be fine. I'm fine, you're fine, yeah. My head is pounding now, a swirling storm that's forming deep inside. I gotta let go, I gotta let go, go, go. Shaped like clouds. There's nothing left to change when nothing stays the same. You know the night falls hard. It crashes, it crashes. Oh, crashes. the darkness will rise. What good is the game when the rest have to fight? Hold your head up, it's a chance to survive. Oh, it's a good place to end. Where would I even start? The moon shaped like clouds. There's nothing left to change when nothing stays the same. You know the night falls hard. It crashes, but I won't fall down. Fall down, but I won't fall down.
Wow. Crushes by Arisa, our special guest. Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's a beautiful song, girl. I love it. So anyways, hi everyone, it's Vicky Navarro, and I just want to thank you so much, Arisa, for coming on live with us on Fil-Am Radio. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for that.
And I also would like Norbert to meet Arisa.
Hi.
So Norbert, Arisa.
Hi, Arisa. How are you?
Good, thanks. Nice to meet
I
you.
loved it. Great song.
Your voice is so good. You sound so clear.
By the way, Arisa, Norbert is Kuya Bert's son, and he's a good singer and dancer too. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Miles.
You can follow. You can follow him in YouTube. NorbCam.
I'll follow him
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, NorbCam right here if you want to check out my channel. But I just want to say hi to everybody. Dad, of course, good to see you on the show, back on the radio again. Dr. Miles, of course, to you. And Vicky, this is our first time on the show together. So I'm looking forward to the next hour and a half. And Arisa, can't wait to hear more about your story and more of your songs. So looking forward to the next 90 minutes or so with you guys.
You know, reading Arisa's bio, that song that she just did, Crushes. That's her first debut for a single. That sounds good.
Yeah.
You know. Well, Miles, you could tell us more, or maybe Arisa could tell us more about her as far as getting into this kind of, singing career, right? Songwriting, So tell us more about you, Arisa.
Arisa.
Okay.
Yes. Tell
Yeah,
us more about you and how you got into music.
Yeah, I've always loved singing, but my grandma, Lola Norma Scarborough, she used to sing back in the Philippines, and I guess when she came back, I just started singing as well with her. So when I was like little, and I did a few singing lessons, and I really liked it, and then I just kept going pretty much, and I started doing like the front acts for the Filipino singers when they came. So I really enjoyed that, and then I was like, maybe I should start doing it like seriously. So I started writing as well a couple of years, especially when the pandemic hit. I decided to just go for it. I was like, why not?
That's awesome. Thank you so much. So is your grandma's the one that really inspired you to sing? Or is it something in your family that you guys are into singing? Or is it just you? Or are you just the one that's gifted?
I'm not too sure. Because my grandma can sing, but I don't know. Her kids can sing, but I don't know as good as her. But my dad sings as well, and he plays guitar. He plays a little bit of everything. So we're all pretty musical, and my mum dances. So I feel like we're all kind of like that. Like my sister's usually my backup dancer, actually.
Oh, wow.
So we kind of just keep it together.
Yeah. So do you play any instruments yourself?
I play basics of piano and guitar for songwriting. I'm trying to learn so I can get better enough to play properly with my actual singing. It'd be good.
Oh, awesome. So did you start that at a young age to do instruments?
Not really. I just picked it up a couple of years ago, I think.
Okay, wonderful. So tell me about the song that you made, Crushes. Tell me how did you end up making that song? What inspired you to make songs, during this time?
Yeah, well, that one actually started way back in I think my high school in 2015, because my cousin, he just didn't want to write a music project for school. So I ended up just like putting this beat together. It was based on Stranger Things, which I was watching at the time. So it's got a little bit of like an alien presence to it, I think. And I just started playing with beats on GarageBand. And so yeah, that's where the song started way back then. And then when I had a producer a couple of years ago came up to me and was like, I want to do songwriting with you. So he goes, if you have any songs in the back. And I started going back to that one. I thought, like, it seems really cool. I should try it out. And it turned out really well. So, but yeah, it ended up like the backstory is about like hardships and like there was a little bit of arguments with my dad and all that. But, you know, it's just usual family stuff. But yeah, it was funny how it came from my cousin's project. She didn't want to do.
Wonderful. So are you the one who writes all your songs, or tell me about how you got into writing your songs?
Yeah, so I started writing my songs myself. But yeah, usually it's just the lyrics first, and then I kind of think about because I can hear how it goes in my head, which sounds really strange. And then I have like a background and everything. And then I start playing with I try to do the beats. If I can do the piano, I try and plot out the notes if I can, and I kind of go from there. But yeah, it's like depends on what the song is. Some of them take really quick. Like that one took, I think, only maybe an hour to write.
Oh wow.
But then taking a toll, and the other ones take a couple of days or weeks, depending on like if I figure out what I'm doing halfway.
Oh, wonderful. So tell me about how your first performance live in front of in front of a whole bunch of audience. How did you feel about that? Were you afraid, or were you just ready to go? Tell me how you feel about being on stage for the very first time.
The very, very first time I did a performance, I remember I was just like shaking so bad. My singing teacher was like just next to me on the side of the stage, and she was singing it because I wouldn't even words couldn't even come out. That's how scared I was. And yeah, so she just had to encourage me to do it. But yeah, it really paid off because now I love it. I just love being on stage.
So you were on live on Australian X Factor? Is that right?
No, I auditioned so many times for it, and then I just never made it past the stories. It was so annoying. I made up to the produced interviews like 4 times, even the voice ones.
Oh, wonderful. I mean, at least, you got to keep trying, right?
Yeah.
Until,
I just keep trying.
But you are amazing. I mean, you have so many subscribers, you have beautiful songs, and it's just awesome to hear how you are, how you make your own songs and how you made it to this far as you are. So it's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, excuse me, Vicky, Arisa. Irving Mendoza got a question for you, Arisa. He said, did you grow up in Australia, or did you migrate there from the Philippines when you were young?
So yeah, I was born in in Sydney in Australia because my parents met here. So my mum's Filipino and my dad's Thai. So I was born here. Lucky.
Hi, Tyler Patcher. He's watching right now, Norb.
Oh yeah, I'm commenting with him in the background. He's asking me a lot of questions. So Tyler's always there watching my show, your show. So it's fantastic.
Thank you.
Arisa, I have a question for you. I know you have a lot of covers on your channel. You said this is your first original. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was with one of my first originals.
Yeah, way to hit one out of the park with your first one. Who's your inspiration? Who do you model yourself after? Where do you get your sound from? What artists do you tend to follow or emulate?
For me, I listen to a lot of male artists. It's I love Neo and Usher. I love also J-Lo. J-Lo is my idol for stage performance particularly. And then just the usuals like Beyonce. And recently I've been really into the R&B in America, just the newer ones like Kiana Lede and Ella May, even SZA. But I've just been listening so much to music lately. Hi, Tita Elena.
Elena Windsor. Good morning, Fil-Am Radio. Ate Miles, Kuya Bert. Proud of you. By the way, Elena is the one who introduced me to Arisa, and Elena was our previous guest. Yeah, thanks, Elena.
Yeah, we used to sing together when I was younger with my grandma. So me, Tita Elena, and my grandma. We used to do a trio.
Nice.
Hi, Arisa. Can you tell me a little bit, if you weren't singing right now, what are your hobbies, and what else, any other gifts and talents that you also have?
Oh, I have well, I don't know if they're talents, but I love doing so many things. Like, I'm currently studying pharmacology and toxicology. I originally wanted to do like forensic chemistry, actually, like in the forensic laboratory, like CSI type thing. That's what I've always wanted to do if it's not music. But then I also cook a lot, so I was like, maybe I wanted to be a chef. I'm not too sure. If music doesn't work out, I don't really know where I'm going. There's so many options for me.
What's your favorite dish that you like to make?
For me, I love like Korean foods. I like Korean bulgogi, the spicy pork one. That's my favorite.
Yeah. And do you cook Filipino food by chance?
Yeah, I do too. I really like it as well. Like, I always do the menudo, and I eat it like on toast.
Oh.
On toast, wow.
Yeah, and I eat it with like chili because my dad's Thai, so a lot of chili. I put so much chili in Filipino food now. It's like infusion.
Maybe at this time, before we reach our first news break, we should hear another song by Arisa.
Yeah. Our next song is Heavy by Kiana Liday, live studio cover by Arisa. Yay.
I don't got my priorities straight. Don't know who I'm gonna be today. I'm no victim, but I deal with shit on the daily. Something's pulling, I can't get away. Never living outside of my head. I don't like showing weakness, so I always fake it. Maybe someday I will gain composure. Maybe when I'm older, but I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. 'Cause something feels like it's weighing me down. It takes control, turns my faith into doubt. And even when it's all working out, I'm on my feet and I pull out the ground. So heavy, yeah. And when you lay up, damn, I feel needy. I just can't take it. If it ain't you who love me when I'm naked, leave all my problems, wish I could solve them. Don't feel that, don't feel that, don't feel the way. I can't get up in the morning, it's too hard if I even try it. You in here to turn my anxiety into excitement. Maybe someday I will gain composure. Maybe when I'm older, but I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. 'Cause something feels like it's weighing me down. It takes control, turns my faith into doubt. And even when it's all working out, I'm on my feet, then I pull out the ground. I wanna be light, I wanna be light. Someone help me just feel alive. Is there a potion you got I could take? I wanna be light, feel like nothing's right. If you got the answers, I swear that I'll listen. I'm ready now, I'm ready now, yeah. 'Cause something feels like it's weighing me down. It takes control, turns my faith into doubt, yeah. And even when it's all working out, I'm on my feet, then I pull out the ground. So heavy. Nowhere to run, you can run from yourself. No, you can't run, you can't run. You have to confront it, yeah.
song Heavy by Arisa. We're going to the first station break. Vicky, Kuya Bert, and Norb. So, let's stay tuned po. Going to the first station break. Thank you.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not using my GPS to navigate the land of 1,000 dances, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. This program offers healthcare, housing, transportation, and recreational activities. There are no co-pays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE works to keep you healthy and in your home. Call 206-320-5325 or visit providence.org Elder Place. Providence.org Elder Place.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
We got the feeling now.
R&B, soul, funk, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. We give you all that and more on Star Time. Join me, Paul Pearson, for a 2-hour trip through the history of R&B. A new episode every week on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Come and get the feeling on Star Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Thông điệp này được gửi đến bạn bởi Bộ Y tế Công cộng Seattle và quận King, Bộ Y tế Washington Chapter AAP và Wilson Ridge. Cho dù lớp học của bạn ở đâu, dù trực tiếp hay trực tuyến, tiêm chủng định kỳ sẽ bảo vệ cho con của bạn tránh khỏi các bệnh nghiêm trọng như bệnh sởi, quai bị và thủy đậu. Và chúng giữ cho con của bạn được an toàn, khỏe mạnh và phát triển. Nếu cần trợ giúp tìm nhà cung cấp, hãy vào trang health123.org hoặc gọi đường dây nóng Help Me Grow Washington ở số 1-800-322-2588.
Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
We're back! Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show. This is Salvador.
And Vicky Navarro.
And Kuya Bert, watching.
And Norb.
This
and our
is Norb
special
Caoili,
guest.
NorbCam right here coming at you.
And our special guest.
Arisa.
Arisa.
Yes, Arisa from Australia.
Yeah.
I just want to read some comments. It could be Arisa's friends. Room Joy. She could be a Thai. Good morning, she said. And Jelai said, how are you, Dad? Oh.
Hi, Dad.
And hi, Dad. And Jelai said, love it. Let's talk about your song.
Thanks, Tita Janelle.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
I have another question for you. What would you tell your fans right now, and what would you tell someone who also wants to get into singing? You know, what would you let them know?
Well, I feel like if you really love it, you should practice it. And you should just keep trying. You know, you shouldn't give up because I've been doing it forever. It feels like forever. I'm sure Tita Norb has as well, if you really love something. Because, you know, music's a really hard industry to break into. You just got to persevere all the time. Like even me, there was a bit where I just thought I wasn't going to make it. And then I started teaching singing as well. So I tried to do that. But yeah, just never give up and just try hard, practice until you feel like you're really good. But yeah, you'll probably never be happy as a singer. We're always like criticizing little things.
Yeah, it's
And,
always an evolving process. You never stop learning. You never stop developing your craft. I want to ask you. So you obviously, besides singing, you have really good production. I was listening to it. That was really well mixed. It's very clean. Do you engineer your own stuff? And my other second part question to that is, who does your video stuff? So obviously that's a whole nother section of production involved on that. So how do you do your workflow to get your content out there, video and audio wise?
So originally it was just me doing it, but since I met like a producer through a friend, so he owns Sunnyside Studios in Gold Coast, and he does he's a one-man show. So he does all my mixing, he does everything, and then he also does like my videos now recently. He's just been doing everything for me. He even does my photos. So because he always says he believes in me, so he just wants me to like be able to do everything and try my best. So yeah, it's good. He's videoed a few of me. We did a few last year, and he's just kept them in the back burner. So when we're ready, we'll just release everything slowly.
Wonderful. Can I also? Would you like to sing for us? There was a song that I saw on your YouTube. Would you pink sweat? Is there a way you'd be able to sing for us?
Oh,
is that your newest release? Is that your new release? The newest one? Is that the newest one that you have made?
That's not my song, but I probably can sing it. I just got to pull up the backing track. Okay. Let me just find that. Oh, on my iPad.
Perfect.
Okay, we'll just do it this way.
Okay.
Putting you on the spot on live.
Yeah. That's okay. Maybe I'll show you my new one. I'm writing a new one that my mum really loves as well. I can show you that later, but I haven't released it because I keep changing it. It's been like a year now. Oh. Let me just get this one up. And sorry if I keep fidgeting a lot as well, because I just had a surgery for my ankle, so I'm a bit immobile.
While she's looking for it, maybe, Miles, you could ask everyone to talk about or greet somebody for their birthday, maybe.
I can do some birthday ones as well if you want. Okay.
Uh-oh. Looks like Miles' internet.
That's why Miles can hear me.
But Dad, while Arisa is working on that, I just wanted to add on what you said at the beginning of the show. I'd read about Tito Johnny, Juan Paraiso, passing away this morning, just right before we went on, and I was shocked to hear that. I know we had been talking about how as soon as you left the hospital a few weeks ago, that's when Tito Johnny ended up going into the hospital almost the same time as you left. Yes. He went in, and I was hoping it'd be kind of like your situation where he'd be able to leave there in a couple of weeks. But then when I heard he was on a ventilator, I became pretty concerned on what was going to happen, and it was really sad to hear what happened this morning. Our families have known each other for such a long time. I remember their kids growing up when we were just in elementary school. So our families have known each other for such a long time. So it's I was very sad to hear about his passing.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's kind of hard.
I want to say hi to my mom. Hi, Nine. Thank you for watching. And to my cousin Mary, hello. Thank you for watching. And whoever else is watching, thank you for watching Film Radio.
Yeah, and also Nora Salcedo is watching. Thank you, Nora. Arisa, Irving Mendoza, got a question for you.
Yeah.
What made you get into the music industry as an artist and singer?
Oh, okay. I feel like it's always just been a dream of mine. It sounds really silly. Like I was walking in Woolworths one day, which is like a major shopping center in Australia, and I was just like, I don't want to be normal. I feel like no one notices me. It sounds so weird. I just don't want people to walk by and not know what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't want to be famous for like the weird sense, like not something stupid, but I just feel like I want people to appreciate the music. And I write a lot about like hardships, and usually people think it's about like boyfriends or something, but I've literally never had one. So it's just about my own hardships, about my inner turmoil and all of that, and just overcoming certain things. So I just want to like encourage people to do that.
Yeah.
Arisa, you mentioned you mentioned some of the things you plan to get into as far as your fields of study? So are you in college right now? Or are you preparing to go into college?
I'm actually in uni because I did originally do the forensic chemistry for 2 years. Then I swapped out into pharmacology and toxicology now. So it's my third and last year. I will be done this year, finally. So that's like 6 years or 5 years in university I've been in so far. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, and I found the Would You now if you want me to do that one.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll just put go.
Yeah, I just excuse me. I just want to say hello to. I just want to say hello to Bril de Malanta. Said hi, Vicky. I'm watching. Yeah.
Brother, nice to see you.
Okay. Let's listen to Arisa now.
Arisa, take two. Let's see the song.
Riding around with top off, baby. Driving around for some time. I think we should slow it down, baby. 'Cause tonight I miss the sights. You say it's Bonnie and Clyde, but I feel like Bobby and Whitney. Don't know if you're right for me or if you're riding against me. Are you afraid of something? Baby, let me know. I don't need love from no one if I can have it all. Yeah, would you die for me? I would die for you. Would you shoot for me? I would kill for you. I run the back if I needed you to. Girl, all the things that I do for you, would you do for me too? Dark nights, we had some dark nights, baby. I can see the lines. Going 105 miles in 20-mile lane, baby. You think I messed up this time? You say it's Jay and Beyonce, but I feel like Lucy and Ricky. Wanna know when it pops off that you're gonna be right next to me. Are you afraid of something? Baby, let me know. 'Cause I don't need love from no one if I can have it all. Would you die for me? I would die for you. Would you shoot for me? I would kill for you. Would you ride for me? I would ride for you. Girl, all the things that I do for you, would you do for me too? Girl, all the things that I do for you, would you do for me too? Yeah. Would you do for me too? All the things that I do for you, would you do for me too?
Woo! That's beautiful, sis. Can you also tell me where the fans can find you? What social media links do you have? Or where can they find you?
I'm like all over Spotify, so you just search up Arisa. If you search one of my songs like Taking a Toll or Crashes, it should come up. On YouTube, it's just Arisa. It's the same thing as well. If you might have to search one of my songs, so Crashes or Taking a Toll, just to find me. I also have Instagram, so it's _Arisa, ARISA _CA_, because they didn't just have my name and that was unfair. But yeah, and pretty much everywhere it's like the same thing. So Twitter as well. Was I able to do some shout outs as well? Because my mom gave me a whole list of people.
Yeah, go
they're
for
like all
it.
Filipinos. Oh, and also I love Filipino. What is it? Eggplant adobo. That's my favorite Filipino food. My mom makes that especially. Yeah, she makes it for me because I like eggplant for some reason. So hi to Tita Tesh Shapko from Seattle. Pitom, so my auntie in Salmon Arms, Canada. Auntie Kitima Aitanyaku in California. Nelson Marsigan from Vancouver, Canada. GM and Greenie from New Mexico, Tita Lena, Tita Janelli, Abigail Mendiola from Gold Coast, Maddie and Danny, my best friends, and Sophia, Chanel, Mark, my mom Gemma, Dad Thor, and whoever else is watching. And I just had a few birthday ones as well. Sorry. So my friend Michael Lee, his birthday is on the 21st of March, and my auntie Arden is on the 11th, and my Lola Greg, who passed away, his birthday is on the 12th of March. So I just want to say happy birthday to them.
Excuse me. I get a comment here. It's from Andrew. Good afternoon, NorbCam, Kuya Bert, Max, and everyone. It's Andrew. Today is the 1st of March, and in 3 weeks, it's my birthday on the 22nd of March. He said, Arisa, nice singing. Go Hawks. Go Ducks. Hi, Andrew.
Andrew is a very, very loyal viewer on my channel, and he watches this one as well. So I think he's giving us a hint that he wants a shout out when it's his birthday on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So definitely don't want to miss that.
But then if I'm not there.
We'll greet you again, Andrew.
Hey, Arisa, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, what's that, Dad?
Oh, I was just going to say, because Andrew...
Oh, Violet Navarro. Vicky's
about
mom
the
said,
Seahawks.
wow, Arisa, nice. Heart song.
Thank you.
Maybe there's something that you could... Is there any update on Seahawks, Norm?
Yeah, I've got a couple of sports-related stuff. I'll get to that in a second. I did want to ask a question of Arisa before it slips my mind. So I know you grew up in Australia. I'm curious, have you been outside the country? Are there any places that you've particularly enjoyed visiting? Have you been to the States? Have you been to the Philippines? Any future plans to travel?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to America. I've only really been to, I went to Thailand and Philippines when I was little, so I don't really remember too much. I remember I was saying to Mum, it sounds silly, I wanted to go to see the pirates in Philippines, and she was like, no. But I was like, my dad goes, there's pirates there, and I'd never seen a pirate. Probably not a good thing. My mum it was fun though. I can't remember too much because I was really little, but I really want to go back to Philippines. I want to go to America too. I don't really know where. Do you have any places you like? Is there anything special that you think?
Oh wow, there's so much to see in America. I haven't even been to all the places, but of course, we live up here in the Pacific Northwest. There's a lot of rain right now going on, flooding in some areas. But Los Angeles. My kids, my oldest daughter, who's going to be a senior in high school next year. Right now, she wants to go to college in somewhere sunny like California or Arizona. So we just got back from a trip to Los Angeles last week. So we had a great time visiting Disneyland and having some fun out there for their midwinter break. So California is always a fun place to visit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
but hopefully, if you ever come out this way, we definitely hope.
Yeah, we'll
if you ever come to the Pacific Northwest, let us know because it'd be great to see someone from Australia. I've never been to Australia yet, so that's one of those places that I would love to visit one of these days. So
it's really not as scary though, because people make it out to seem like there's spider. I mean, there is a lot of spiders and stuff, and you just kind of deal with it. Like sometimes you walk in the park and a snake will drop out. You just walk past it. It's just the usual.
I wasn't even scared about that. Now that you've mentioned it, now I have something to worry about.
There's none of those things to worry about. But yeah, just usual stuff. I think it's flooding at the moment though. It's been so hard to get out anyway because I don't know. It's usually not very this bad, but it's been raining really heavily lately. So it's super rainy and flooding at the moment. It's really hard to get out. But yeah, in Queensland, most times it's sunny. Here. Yeah, but most times it's really humid and sunny. Just on the off occasion it rains and floods.
Is the Gold Coast, is that close to where, Sydney, obviously Sydney, Australia is kind of the place everybody recognizes on the map, but is the Gold Coast, is that near there? Is that a totally different area? I'm not familiar with where that is.
About 8 hours. I'm originally from there, but I feel like it's so different. Sydney's just so busy, but if you want to be anywhere, it's super busy. Hi, Logan. Thanks. But yeah, for me, I don't know. I prefer Gold Coast. It's very chill. It's nice and relaxing.
Do you have any upcoming events, Arisa? Do you have any upcoming?
Not at the moment. I'm trying to find some more because I've got to start getting out
there
13
again. Hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to start getting out there more. I was meant to do one in for Marcelito Pomeroy, but because I'm still injured at the moment, so I won't be able to do anything. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to do more Filipino front acts when they come back, and then I usually just do some shows here from Gold Coast. I might start doing restaurants just to get back out there. We'll see how we go.
And then
What's your
can you
next-
tell me? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask, what is your what's the next song that you have ready, or there's going to be your next release, video or single that you got coming up?
Well, so the next one I'm working on a song called Don't. It's kind of just like, I was talking to Filipino kids about, like, some of the people my age. I was like, it's like an anthem about parents, like mostly my mom. Like sometimes, like, I don't want to be told what to do. Like, I know I'll be okay. Like, that's more like how it is. I'm working on that one, so it should be released soon. And then I've got a few others. I really wanted to do an acoustic album, so that's why I started releasing acoustic covers. I'm like prepping people for that. But yeah, if you want, I can show you like the chorus of that new one.
Oh, sure.
Oh, of Don't? Of the song
Yeah.
Don't?
Yeah.
That's the one
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
working on.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll just sing a cappella. But yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
don't tell me what to do. Tell me what to say, 'cause I already knew. Don't act like I will misbehave. Don't tell me how to feel, 'cause I know what is real. Stop suffocating me, just let me feel the way I feel. But yeah, Mom likes it,
Nice.
even though it's about her.
I like
Wow,
that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a song my youngest daughter would sing. But it sounds like you and your mom. That sounds like there's a lot of I won't say contentious relationship, but obviously you have a lot of you must have a lot of back and forth going between you. You must be close if you have that sort
really
of
close, though.
friction.
Yeah, we're very close because she's like a Taurus and I'm an Aquarius, so she's always like coming at me, and I'm like, oh, whatever. It's like, what did I do? That's why I said sometimes I think it's a Filipino mom thing though. Like sometimes you don't have anything wrong and you go speak to her and you come out feeling guilty for some reason. You didn't do anything wrong. She's like a mind changer, like, you know, in Star Wars. Yeah, it's so funny. But we're best friends. We watch so many shows together. We're always together. It's always me and Mom. But yeah, sometimes we have fun.
And you said you've never had a boyfriend before.
No.
Yet.
Have not. No.
Wow.
I'm just trying to focus on me.
That's good.
Yeah.
I noticed from your bio, Arisa, you have done a lot of front acts for many Filipino singers. You know, your bio says something like Sharon Cuneta, Charis Pempenko. Oh, she was my favorite. Piolo Pascual. Wow.
Yeah.
That must be quite a thrill.
It is. It's really exciting getting to meet like the celebrities because when you're younger, you just see them on Mum's TV. I remember watching them on her like Filipino news and all of that. So like seeing them in person, like any celebrity, is so exciting. So yeah, I got to have a few photos with some of them, and then some of them were a bit more like private, like you have to like walk around them. But I guess they are so like in Australia, it's different from Philippines. Like I guess they can't really walk on the street and not be noticed. Whereas in Australia, we're just more chill with celebrities, so we're more reachable.
Excuse me, I got some comments here. Logan Skinner says, "Yay, Arisa, proud of you." And then I got a message.
Thanks.
I got a message from Irving Mendoza. Since Arisa is an artist and in the music industry, I just want to congratulate and give a shout out to my son, Jaylon Mendoza, as he got accepted into the University of Washington's Bachelor of Arts Instrumental Music program. Yay.
Wow.
Congratulations.
That's
so good.
Congratulations, Irving. Yeah, like father,
okay.
like son, huh?
Okay, back to you, Vicky. Continue with Arisa. Yeah.
What also, you know, when doing this career, have you gained any other skills besides singing? Do you know, besides singing and writing, what else have you learned during the process of being an artist?
Oh, you have to learn to be your own marketer. Like you really have to be your own biggest voice, pretty much. So like I had to do so much social media stuff, which you don't learn when you're doing music. But if you want to get out there, you have to like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You always have to be posting, and sometimes it gets so hard. Like you don't know if you can post things, or if you have the time to do it. But you just got to make time. It's really hard sometimes. Like I'm
And
a
how
bit
do you
slack at the moment.
how do you take care of as a singer? I want to know this. How do you take care of your voice? How do you do you take? do you drink something that to keep it moist, or how do you take care of your voice?
For me, I just drink normal water, and then sometimes I'll do like honey. You can just like have straight honey. I'll do that before a performance, or like even like apple cider and honey, lemon and honey, all those types of teas. I don't really drink much milk, or like usually when I perform, I won't eat or drink, which sounds really bad. But I just don't want to clog anything because I already have like sinus problems. So as soon as I wake up, I sound very clogged even now. I have a blocked nose. But yeah, so I try not to like put anything in my mouth that would cause any clogging, or because I've had a few choked performances if I ate. It's not good.
Do you have a vocal teacher who helps you with your singing career?
Not anymore. I used to, but because since I became a teacher myself, I kind of just was like,
okay.
I should be able to do it. Yeah.
So do you teach also other people to sing?
Yeah, I did, but yeah, because of COVID, I kind of stopped a bit. But I've been actually babysitting some of my students too now, which is really funny. Yeah, they like use me as a double service sometimes because they trust me. They're like, "Oh, you can teach my daughter singing and babysit at the same time." I'm like, okay.
You just have some young students going.
Yeah, I do. Some of them are really young, and then I've had some adult students, and it's really hard sometimes actually when you feel like a little bit under. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not as good when I'm teaching an adult, and I get stressed that it's not going to work out. But most of them sound really good, and I usually get them to do recordings as well, so it sounds good at the end of the year when you like listen to them back.
Nice.
So does anyone else have any birthday greetings? I guess we can go over some birthday greetings. Stay?
Maybe you should ask Arisa first.
Yeah.
Anybody you'd like to greet?
I think she went through a pretty long list. She might have more.
Yeah, I went through a list, I think. I don't know if I have any more, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know that many March birthdays.
Okay, I have a couple before you guys think. I want to greet Mary Ferguson. She's my cousin. Happy birthday. Julie Lim, happy birthday. And Josie Sarabia, happy birthday. Maria, happy birthday. Today is your day. Thank you so much for watching. And then yesterday, a good old friend of Jacelis Sabong and Leo, and tomorrow would be Leo Billion. So happy birthday to my friends through Facebook.
I got 3 people. Happy birthday, Mary June Locke of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, March 4. Maribel Dios Serra of Angeles City, Philippines, March 5. And Gary Santa Ana of Manila, Philippines, March 6. Happy birthday po sa inyong lahat. What about you, Norb? Do you have any birthday greetings?
I just have one to one of my college roommates. His name's Wayne. Wayne Denton just celebrated his birthday a couple days ago. And so there's a group of us who all were college roommates together and lived in the same house for a long time during our bachelor days. And once a year we get together for a long guys weekend out to just sort of hang out, get away from the kids and the wives, and just be guys for a weekend. So we're doing that at the beginning of next month. So Wayne and a bunch of the other fellows that I used to live with, we're going to be doing that next month. So I'm looking forward to that getaway. But Wayne, he's the oldest one of our bunch. So happy birthday to Wayne.
Sounds fun.
And I have a couple more. Pamela Lai, happy birthday. RV Marcelino, happy birthday. And Alvin Lugai, happy birthday. And thank you for watching. And so before we go on to our second break, do you have any more, Kuya Bert, any birthdays or announcements that you'd like to share?
Before I always have all the list for birthdays, but not for this temporary time. So maybe we could play the birthday song.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to the birthday song and to our second break.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you.
What about your birth? Do you have any?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday to you. From good friends and true. From old friends and new. May good luck go with you. And happiness too.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not explaining to my intern exactly what R&B is, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
My name is Keith. I'm a barber from Tacoma, Washington. When the pandemic hit, it did affect me as a business owner. I had my own personal reasons why I didn't get vaccinated. But I was talking to a doctor and he was telling me more about what it could do to protect us and our family. I wanted to get back to that once was, right? I do feel safe knowing that I am vaccinated. I just hope what I'm saying is reaching into people's heads to know that this is the best decision for all of us. To learn more, please visit hereforuswa.org.
Hey, this is Duke, your host of Monday Night Sports. Make sure to tune in next Monday night for a very special live show featuring former Seattle Times columnist Steve Kelly, along with Hall of Fame writer David Dupree from USA Today. And we'll be talking more about the lack of black coaches in the NFL. That's right here on Monday Night Sports next Monday.
The Beat of the Fox with Nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
Who do you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Check us out on social media. Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Ave Radio.
Kami po ay babalik sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show. Ito po si Miles Salvador. At kasama po natin
with Vicky Navarro.
And this is Norb Caoili, also known as NorbCam.
And I'm back.
Hi.
And our special guest from Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia,
Arisa. Oh, I actually did just remember a birthday one.
Arisa,
sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Was I able to do the birthday? My mom just texted me actually. She's coaching me from downstairs. My boss actually, I forgot. My boss, he's got his birthday next Monday the 7th. Dr. Kotha Sanjiri. And to all my staff members, thank you for swiping without me. I think they're listening. So to all my girls at work, thanks for swiping. They've all been covering me while I'm off work at the moment. and I've just been managing from home for them.
So, Arisa, what does your typical day look like? Do you just sing all day, karaoke all day, or what does your typical day look like every morning?
For me, oh my God, I'm like the worst at waking up. So I probably would sleep in and then like even today I was like, oh my God, I have to get out of bed. But this was fun. But yeah, I usually, wake up late probably. But then I have to go to work most days. I'm an assistant manager at a medical center. So I have to be up all the time. So usually doing that. And then, or if I've got uni, I've got lectures online, which we've been doing online for the last couple of years now, and labs. And I do sing a lot, actually. It's kind of like a weird musical. I don't usually like musicals, but we kind of, any word you say, we'll probably sing to it. We can come up with a song. So me and Mum do that, and my sister. So we'll sing songs and we dance around 10 o'clock. My mum starts getting hype and dances. So we all have like a dance party at like 10 o'clock at night for us. But yeah, it's just fun days for us. We watch a lot of
movies. Did you say all your college classes are online? You're not actually attending in person?
I think it is. It was pretty much at the moment. I think they're starting to become half campus now. So like some of the classes we can go in for, like laboratories. But I think it depends on the class sizes at the moment. Still, because of the COVID, they've been really careful.
So do you sing like at wedding parties or any special events for families or anyone, or what do you how do they get a hold of you if they're interested in having you sing for them?
Usually I say off social media, because I have been doing some singing. I do some weddings. I did family members' weddings. I usually do birthday parties, or like we do a lot of Filipino events here, so sometimes they do like the pageants or like the fundraisers. I've done a few of those as well, and the Filipino festivals. Yeah.
And then how do they get a contact of you if they want to have you sing or perform?
Oh yeah. If you go through my Facebook page or my Instagram, I think as well I've got a link somewhere, because my manager Jacob, he's got an email somewhere there. I think it's Jacob Management or something at gmail.com. I think.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Perfect. And is there another song that? Yeah. Is there another song that you can sing for us?
Oh yeah, I'll sing you my it's like my last original one, came out last year, I think. It's called Taking a Toll. It was just kind of about like, the day-to-day struggles of life a little bit and how it takes a toll on you. It's a bit of a fun one. I can do that one now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just check the volume. Okay, I'll just do it. You know the world changes different directions, even though you don't want it, even though you don't mean it, yeah. You know that sometimes there's things that you can't do, even though you tried hard to, even though you could be better. Don't you understand? I need something more. Don't you understand? I'm here to adore. Don't you understand? I can't be ignored. No, you can't take me for granted no more. Yeah, you're taking a toll on my lifetime, yeah. Yeah, you're taking a toll on me, even though it could be brighter. Think you got the best of me. Entertainment's not enough. Cause before I to the ground, I get back up again, pick myself up. Cause now you're taking a toll on me. Now you're taking a toll on me. Taking a toll on me. Yeah. You know the weekend will be coming around soon. I gotta go to do my own things. I got some tickets to take me some places out. No, I've always got your own hand, but no, I can't rely on what you said. No, this is not who I'm supposed to be for today. And don't you understand? I need something more. And don't you understand? I'm here to adore.
Don't you understand? I can't be ignored. No, you can't take me for granted no more. Yeah, you're taking a toll on me, even though it could be better. Think you got the best of me. Hit the pavement's not enough. Cause I fall right to the ground. Now I get back up again, pick myself up. Cause now you're taking a toll on me. Now you're taking a toll on me. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 yeah, you're taking a, cause I hit the pavement, is everything alright? I hit the pavement, is everything alright? Yeah, you're taking a, cause now you're taking a toll on me. Yeah, you're taking a toll on me. Cause now you're taking a toll, you're taking a toll on me. Cause now you're taking a toll, you're taking a toll, you're taking a toll on me. Oh, 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 you're taking a toll on me. I say you're taking a toll on me.
Nice.
Wonderful. Thank you, Arisa. So, Norb, do you want to go over, before we continue with our interview with Arisa, do you want to go over your sports?
Oh, sports stuff.
Norb?
Okay. Real quick. It's not nothing too long, but I'll make it really brief because I want to get back to Arisa's story. So in sports, this is right now. Actually, it's a pretty important day today. If you're a baseball fan, Major League Baseball has been on a lockout. The owners had a lockout from the players as they're trying to work out a new collective bargaining agreement, and the deadline to reach an agreement is actually like 5 minutes ago. 2:00 Pacific time was the deadline that they'd set to try to get something resolved before the season gets impacted and possibly, I wouldn't say canceled, but they might start losing games, infecting at least the opening day of baseball season. So I have not been checking my Twitter at this point, so I don't know if anything has come from this, but today was supposed to be the day that they try to find a recent agreement between the players and the owners to get the baseball season saved before we start losing games in 2022. So we'll be keeping an eye on that as the season as the situation continues. As far as football, we are in the off season with the Los Angeles Rams winning the Super Bowl, unfortunately. But we are now in the off season portion of the season. Starting with this week is the NFL Combine in Indianapolis. This is where they take all of the college prospects and they run them through all kinds of drills and 40-yard dash and cone drills and weightlifting, all this kind of stuff. They get all these measurements to see who are going to be the future stars of next year as they prepare for the big upcoming draft for 2022. So this week for the next 6 days, it's going to be all about the Combine, all about I don't spend a lot of time watching it, to be honest with you, because they made this into a big TV event of guys in shorts and tank tops running around with stopwatches and weightlifting and running from cones and throwing balls. They figure out that this is how they're going to figure out who their future stars are of tomorrow. But, that's how we found our Russell Wilsons and our DK Metcalfs. So hopefully we'll find the future stars of the Seahawks for next year in the Combine for the next few days. Also, next week, the deadline for the NFL to they can start negotiating for the players that they want to keep, if they want to put the franchise or the transition tag on players who they don't want to enter into a long-term contract with, but they want to keep them around for at least one more year. That will be a week from today. So it starts to get really interesting with teams determining who's going to be on their rosters via the draft, or players that they have, they don't want to let them go. That will all be determined next week as they start to enter into the free agency period, starting with the franchise and transition tags for those players next week. So I just want to go quick to a little promotional thing for Rainier Avenue Radio. Tomorrow, we got boys basketball, the championship. The run to the championship starts tomorrow, 9 a.m. There's going to be live coverage here on Rainier Avenue Radio at 9 a.m. O'Day versus Eastside Catholic. And then at noon, Rainier Beach versus Joel E. Ferris. So if you are into local basketball, high school, go check that out right here live on Rainier Avenue Radio. And that's it. Back to Arisa.
All right, Arisa. Before
Yeah.
I'll do one question, and then I'll have Danielle. If you can also go over my community events that are happening this week. As I do this other question, is what was your last big performance, and tell us about it.
It was probably 2 years ago. I think it was Lou Bonnevie. She's really cool, actually. We became friends with her and her son, Mitty. So now we're friends on Facebook. But yeah, that was such a fun one. I think that was my last one we did. But yeah, it was just a fun performance. We did that. I think it's somewhere in Southport. But yeah, it was really good to have her here because she's so different from the usual Filipino singers that I see. Because I think everyone's usually like OPM, like the balladeer type thing. And she was like this cool rocker chick. She was so fun. So yeah, it was really fun to meet her. Her personality is just as big as her singing.
Wonderful.
Vicky.
Yeah.
Vicky.
Yes,
before you go to your events, Irving Mendoza, I got a question for Arisa. Do you consider yourself a solo artist, or do you belong with a local band there? That's what Irving Mendoza is asking you, Arisa.
Oh, okay. So for myself, I am technically a solo artist. I don't really sing with anyone else, and I usually just use a backing track or I'll play something, I guess. I've always wanted to do like a I don't know, girl group. I feel like that'd be fun to do harmonies with because it's so boring harmonizing yourself. And sometimes when I do performances, I'll put my own backing vocals, and people think I'm like auto-tuned or something, or like they think I'm not singing live because I have all these like backing vocals. But I just like to harmonize, and I love the sounds that it like provides. So I would love a girl group, but yeah, at the moment I'm pretty much solo, unless an opportunity arises, maybe.
Okay, back to your events, Vicky.
Yeah, let's go, Danielle. Let's go to our events. This was last Thursday. This is Lend a Hand Community Outreach out in Auburn, as we are distributing to our community for our free food distribution every week. So last week we were here in Auburn at the YMCA, and we're there usually about once or twice a month. And here we are we have water here. And Daniel, if you can continue, and we have bread. And so we are a free food distribution that goes around the state. And we we're a free food distribution agency. And so here's a couple of the pictures of who we served last week. And then this week, Daniel, if you can show the flyer. Yep. We will be in Bremerton this Thursday with the Lend Hand Community Outreach for our free food distribution drive-through event Thursday, March 3rd, starting at 9:30 until the food runs out. We'll be at Life Point Church at 925 Sheridan Road, Bremerton, Washington, 98310, and we will see you there. Okay, back to Arisa.
Yay!
You know what I realized when we were doing the birthdays, and then you played the birthday song. I realized, you know what, we have so many singers on the show. I don't know why we don't have our singers sing Happy Birthday, because I'm sure Arisa sings a really mean birthday tune. So
yeah,
I would. Do you often get requests to sing a little quick Happy Birthday, serenade to people?
I feel like, the birthday song is like one of the hardest to sing because you don't know if you're going to sound like good or if you want to do it like, extra, like with some runs or something.
Right.
Sometimes I sound super Australian when I'm singing it, and I just probably should have sung properly. But yeah.
Let's do
Let's do it.
Let's sing
Okay.
Happy Birthday.
To all your fans, to all the friends who are celebrating birthdays or have celebrated or celebrating, this song's for you. Arisa, take it away.
Okay, this is my best version ever, okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone. Happy birthday to you. See, for some reason my accent comes out. I don't know why.
Yay!
Okay.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because when I listen to your songs, I don't hear an accent. But obviously, when we're conversing like this, I have to really concentrate because sometimes I got to even fight through the accent to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. But in the music, I don't really hear it at all. It's kind of interesting how you don't hear it as much. Is that something that you even think of when you're performing songs and singing the lyrics? Do you even think of yourself as having an accent, and are you even aware of that?
Yeah, really, because it's weird. I feel like everyone, when they sing, it's just like in an American accent automatically. But yeah, I tried not to sing because like I was like, well, imagine if my songs were in Australian, it would just sound so weird. It'd be like taking a toll on me. It would sound so strange. But yeah, like it's just got a better sound to it, you know? Like even your accent, it just sounds so good. Like you sound so crisp and like nice. Like you've got definitely a radio voice or like TV for sure.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
By the way, Arisa is like Norb. She can't speak and she can't understand Filipino.
I'm like little bit.
I'm like you, yeah. Same here. So your parents didn't speak Tagalog or Thai to you growing up, I assume?
I was like fluent in Thai, but yeah, I don't know why I can't do it anymore. Like it just sounds really like Australian. And my mum, I'm still learning actually, so I'm getting better, but not very good. Like I can tell the time sometimes. Like I'll be like anong or no oras. Something not sure. Or I'll be like, where's my chinelas or something? Like I'll be like, I'm getting better. Slowly.
That's why when I was talking to her mom on the phone, I said, "Oh, we can sell Arisa because she can't understand us."
I can understand.
Arisa, Irving Mendoza is asking you, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes,
that's what Irving.
Yes, if you search up Arisa and then crashes, it should come up. Yeah, just try to type in that. So Arisa and then song Crashes, like crashes. It should come up with all my music there. I'd love to have you as a subscriber if you want to do that. Yeah, that's my channel page.
There we go. All right, I'm going to put it in the comments just for everybody so that they can easily find it. There we go. It's in the Facebook comments. So there you go. There's the link to her YouTube channel.
Oh, thank
Bam!
you.
Right there. Look at
Thank
instant social media.
You should be my manager. It's so good.
Arisa, what is the last song that you created?
So the last one, I think she's got it. It's called Not Here. It's actually, because you know how you were saying your friend passed away. That's so sad. It was I wrote that about my auntie that passed away, and my babysitter, they passed away. And I just kind of never came to terms with how I was feeling about it. And one day I just started writing, and it came out a little bit more sadder than I think. But I guess it's in an R&B sense, so you can't really tell. But it means a lot to me. I've never sung it fully without crying. So that's why I gave it as the audio, because it's just kind of a bit hard to sing for me, especially the end bit. It kind of gets.
Is that on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, as well. It's called Not Here. I think that Miles has it, or I can play it.
Okay. No, I got that as our closing song. Not Here. Our closing song. Yeah. So they don't see you crying.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. So you can play that one later. I think you'll hear it. You can just tell.
Closing. That's our closing song. Yeah.
I mean, I can sing another one if you want. I have another song I can sing.
Okay.
It's called Best Part by her and Daniel Caesar. I think it was like really big around a couple of years ago. I'll try that one. We'll see.
Yay.
You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me, give it all. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Ooh, you're the best part. Ooh, best part is the sunrise and those brown eyes. You're the one that I desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the time I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. I know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life was a movie, oh, you're the best part. Ooh, you're the best part. Ooh, best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you?
Yay! Thank you, Arisa. Arisa, Irving Mendoza got another question for you. He said, to Arisa, are there a lot of K-pop like BTS boy bands there in Australia?
No, I don't think so. I know there's some like K-pop groups that have Australians from like in their group, but I don't think there's any like big boy bands with them. Well, I don't even think we have many boy bands at the moment, really.
Lions Den with Daniel Malyari.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah. Sorry, different. But yeah, I talk to them a lot.
Violet Navarro said, "Wow, beautiful, like it." Thank you,
Thank
Violet.
you.
That's Vicky's mom, Arisa.
Nice to watch you. Love you all.
She's so good.
Thank you, everyone, for watching Fil-Am Radio. And so let's go ahead and continue with our questions. What is your best performance so far, like as your career has started? Like from the beginning, were you be able to, how was the process? How was your process being from where you are now?
I think it's definitely gotten a lot better. I used to freak out a lot more, but now like when I go on stage, it's kind of just like, it's just, the usual day, which I really love. So it's like a big process though, like preparing for shows, because I'm really particular. Like I always want like a big show. So I usually always do like one slow one for like to appease the Filipinos. And then I usually do like a fast song that's like a new pop song maybe to like get them going. And then I usually put like a background dancers to it. So me and my sister will choreograph that one. And then we try to like make a really cool show where I can dance and sing and not look like a silly person. But yeah, I love to put on a show. So it's definitely like my favorite part of singing, I think. But now I love songwriting too, which has been a big help.
And if you wanted to collaborate with another singer performer, who would that be?
I just feel like Ed Sheeran or like Sam Smith have got really good songwriting. I love to do something with them.
Awesome.
You can have a duet with Elena.
Oh yeah, well I've been doing duets with her forever. But yeah, Tita Elena. I think we do a really cool Donna Summer medley.
Checking the clock, it's about time that we say goodbye and then
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Or if I visit.
At Tahimik po ng Not Here by Arisa. Ako po magpapaalam na sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show dito po sa Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mal Salvador. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na panonood. Hanggang sa susunod pong Martes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And Norb.
All right. Thanks, everybody. This is Norb Caoili, NorbCam. Appreciate you watching our show today. And feel free to check out my channel on YouTube as well. And thanks for everyone for watching.
Vicky.
Thank you, everyone, for watching Fil-Am Radio. And I'm Vicky Navarro saying goodbye. And we will see you. And thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you next Tuesday.
And Arisa.
Thank you
so much for having
Arisa.
me. Yeah.
Thank you, Arisa, for gracing our program.
Thank you.
At sa himig po ng Not Here by Arisa, sabayan niyo po ako sa aming closing prayer. Let's bow our heads. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. We praise and give thanks for the blessings, life, strength, and guidance that you have given us from this hour until the rest of our life. Amen. And stay tuned. Next on Rainier Avenue Radio is Real Estate and Money with Tina Lombard Harris and Violeta Strauss. And every Wednesday, but not this Wednesday because of basketball games, every Wednesday, Fresh Juice with the Money from 9 to 11 p.m. Salamat po and stay safe. Love you all. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye. Thank you, Arisa.
Thank you. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Gilbert, Vicky, Norb, and Arisa. Thank you. See you next Tuesday.
Why'd you have to go to heaven right away? To heaven right away. Oh no, I understand you had to leave, but couldn't you say goodbye? Goodbye. Now you're not here. Oh, you're not here. And I need you right now. Right now. Right now. 'Cause you're not here. Oh, yeah. Oh.